What's up, guys? Welcome to my 2024 LEGO Star Wars collection. So this collection consists of a lot of normal sets, UCS sets, minifigures, and mocks.
I will also be doing a free giveaway of the brand new 2024 Clone Trooper vs. Droid Battle Pack. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe, and comment down below, and I'll pick a random comment in 2 weeks to win this Clone Trooper Battle Pack.
So I guess we'll just get right into it down here. First, we've just got a bunch of clone vehicles, all the different turbo tanks, and the older ATTEs. Next up here is probably the favourite part of my collection, which is my massive Jedi Temple mock that takes place during Order 66. As you guys can see, it's got the Jedi Archives, just a big hallway here and a balcony here. But if you guys want to see this in more detail, you can check out the walkthrough video of this mock that will show the entire thing in a lot more detail. Then over here, I've got all the Millennium Falcons. That's the oldest one down there. And also I've got the new Ghost. Down here is just my little Camino mock and my Gito mock behind that. Then over on this wall, this is where most of my regular sets are. So I guess we'll just start up here. I've sort of got all these Starfighters on the top shelf. They're not really set out the way that I want them to be set out, but to me, Starfighters are a bit difficult to display. I do eventually want to put them on wire and hang them from the ceiling, but I can't do that at this point in time. But then here I've got some of the statue sets, the Yodas, Grogu, R2-D2, and just a few more down here, as well as all the brickheads that I have. I don't have that many brickheads, but I do plan on getting them all one day. Then just got some diorama sets here, a bunch of Republic fighter tanks, and then just a bunch of TIE fighters here and other sort of Imperial vehicles. Down here, the V19 Torrent, that is definitely one of my favorite sets. Very unique and very cool in my opinion. And got some older B-Wings there. Got each version of the AT-AP. I've got a few of them still sealed and just a bunch of other random sets there. Got a few Corporate Alliance tank droids. That's actually one of each of the Corporate Alliance tank droids. And then also the Geonosian Starfighters and Count Dooku Solar Sailor. To me is a very underrated set. I think that set is really, really cool. And then also I've got all of the Sith Infiltrators, starting with the original one. That's one of the worst LEGO Star Wars sets ever, in my opinion. And the newest one is one of the best LEGO Star Wars sets, in my opinion. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool vehicle. Then just a few of the new Swamp Speeders and the Jedi Interceptors. Some more Jedi Starfighters and Ahsoka's shuttle from the Ahsoka show. Then just a bunch of walkies here, some ATSTs, ATRTs, stuff like that. And then here I've got 2 Hoth shelves. So obviously the biggest one here is the UCS Hoth Echo base set. And then a bunch of snow speeders here. I know they're all sort of piled on top of each other. My one thing that I don't like about my collection is that I just don't have enough space to space everything out to make it look good. I sort of just have to stack them all on top of each other. But I've got some V-Wings here. I really like the V-Wing. Unfortunately, it doesn't really appear in Star Wars too often. And then a bunch of A-Wings. Got some Resistance sets down here. The Resistance Troop Transport I think is pretty cool. And then just a bunch of land speeders and stuff. Down on this shelf is a bunch of Vulture droids, the Hyena Droid Bomber, and the Twilight, which is one of my favorite sets. Got that when I was a kid. Got that when it first came out. But I feel like that set is overhated. A lot of people hate that set. I think it's awesome. Then we've just got some shuttles down here. Really like that Republic Attack shuttle. I don't think LEGO will ever remake it, but I hope they do one day. Then I've got a few battle droid shelves here. So got a bunch of droid tri-fighters, Hailfire droids. That's another vehicle I think is really undershown in Star Wars, a Hailfire droid. I think the only time we see it is in Episode 2. And I hope LEGO make a few more of them. I really, really like this droid cannon. I think that is a really cool set. And then I got the droid gunships. I do also have the original droid gunship, but it is still sealed. This is probably my second favourite vehicle from the sequels, just behind Kylo Ren's shuttle and the AV-7 cannon. I got two of them just to get some more Wolfpack troopers. This is a really unique set. Like, we don't really see stuff like that too often, but I really like that Home One set, and I got a bunch of these, what are they called? Cadoos, I'm pretty sure they're called, those Gungan horse things. Then yeah, just got a bunch of random vehicles on this shelf here. I guess it's sort of like Coruscant themed. Got these and that, and the Coruscant Guard gunship. Oh, sorry, the police gunship, whatever it's called. Then I got a bit of a Tatooine shelf here, the original Sandcrawler. Although it's really blocky and outdated, I still think it looks pretty cool. And the Jabba's Palace on top of the Rancor pit, that's really cool how they connect together, in my opinion. Next up, we got some AATs. That is two of the 2008 version, or 2009, one of the two. And this original AAT is one of my favourite sets. Got that when I was a kid, so I've definitely got a bunch of nostalgia for that. The Endor bunker is another sort of forgotten set. Like, I feel like when that set first came out, it was pretty hyped up, but not so much anymore. The I was going to say the Invisible Hand, but it's not. It's the Malevolence there. That is like the only separatist capital ship we've ever got, so I hope that we get some more soon. Then I got 6 of the newest AAT. There are rumours that they're coming out with a new tan AAT later in 2024. I hope they do. And then got one of each of the General Grievous Starfighters. Definitely think this is one of the vehicles that each version Lego definitely got much better. And then another Tatooine shelf down here. That Sandcrawler is a huge disappointment, if you ask me. It's just way too small. Like, we'll see the UCS Sandcrawler a bit later, which is much bigger. Then down here, just got a bunch of the old TIE fighters, or the blue ones. I know the blue colour is inaccurate, but I think they actually look really unique, so I do like having them. And the TIE Defender, that is such an awesome looking ship. And I don't know, who knows if Lego will ever make one again. I don't think they will, but it is canon now, so you never know. And then I got just some like dual sets down there, the Palpatine's Arrest. Over here, I feel like this is a pretty underrated set, which is called the Radiant 5. And then I've got the Clone Wars version of that ship, which has some really cool clone minifigures in it. The Yavin 4 base, and I don't really like this set too much. I feel like it's pretty hard to display. Like, the minifigures are awesome, the set is pretty cool, it's just a really hard set to display looking cool. Then the Endor, or what's called the Ewok Village. In my opinion, that is like the most overrated set. Sorry. And then up here, we just got all the AT-ATs. The only one not up here is, well, the UCS, but also the motorized one, which I've got somewhere else. Then here, this is one of the coolest parts of my collection, in my opinion, which is my Battle of Teth mock. If you guys want to see this mock in more detail and how I made it, I've got a full video on that, so you guys can check that out. Then over here, we've got my Snoke's Throne Room mock. I really like this. I used like a curved wall technique on the back. It's very simple, but I think it definitely gets a point across. Down here, I've just got some like mocks that I've built this year. Umbara, not Kato Nemoidia, what's it called? Ringo Vinda, and also Anaxis. And on this table is the start of my next large scale mock. I'm sure you guys can probably guess what it is, but it is the Geonosian Arena. So yeah, if you guys want to see me build that, make sure you subscribe to see the update videos. And then over here you got the newest Tantive 4, and just some Wookiee catamarans, and a bunch of the new AT-TEs, and my Ryloth mock as well. Now we'll start with the UCS sets. Down in this corner, this is my newest UCS set, which is the Republic Attack Shuttle. That is a custom mock. And I've also got a UT-AT and Captain Rex's Y-Wing with a bunch of sealed Clone Trooper sets. There's like 3 gunships in there and a sealed ATTE. But if you guys want to see all of that in more detail, make sure you subscribe to see my next video, which will be all about all of that stuff. But then in here, one of my favorite sets is the UCS Imperial Shuttle. Such an awesome set. And then the Super Star Destroyer. Got both Super Star Destroyers and the motorized AT-AT. If you guys haven't seen the motorized AT-AT, it's pretty cool. It, like, you turn the battery on and it can walk itself. Then I've got the older UCS Imperial Shuttle, which was one of my favorite sets until the newer one came out, which is absolutely amazing. Definitely would recommend getting that. But I've also got the AT-ST. I feel like this is like a very forgotten UCS set. I think it's really cool, especially for the time that it came out. Still holds up today. And then I've got the Kylo Ren art up there. I don't have the other arts, but I would love to get that massive Darth Vader one. Then I've got 2 UCS, oh sorry, not UCS, they're just regular AT-OT dropships. UCS Naboo Starfighter, the gunship, the newer Snowspeeder, custom Zeta class shuttle, as well as a working Lego lightsaber. Just try and press the button. It's not, there we go. So yeah, that turns on, makes noise and everything. Then I've got the UCS Death Star 2. That's one of my favorite sets. I think it just looks amazing. And I've got the midi scale one down there. The UCS Tantive 4, another really, really big and amazing set. This is the new X-Wing. I don't know why Lego made that. Definitely don't think it was a necessary set, but I guess it's cool. And the newer Y-Wing. Next I've got a Lucahulk that is a mock, not designed by me, but I did use this in a massive Coruscant space battle mock, which I've got on my channel. Then I've got the Slave 1, Chewbacca, and the TIE Fighter. This is like a bit of a prequel shelf. The Darth Maul head is one of my favorite sets. I think it just is amazing. I know it definitely looks a bit blocky, but it's so unique. Like, Lego hasn't really released anything else like that. General Grievous and the Jedi Interceptor. Then I've got a custom invisible hand here, Cloud City, and all the way down here is the Millennium Falcon. Next up, the Razor Crest, and probably my favorite set of all time, the UCS Venator. Still can't believe Lego made that. Didn't think they ever would do something like that. Then just some Rebel sets, the A-Wing and the first ever X-Wing. Darth Vader's TIE Advance, that's a really cool one. I reckon they'll probably remake that within the next few years. And then some Tatooine sets, Luke's Landspeeder and the gigantic Sandcrawler. Then this is the first Y-Wing and the B-Wing. Then I've got the TIE Interceptor and the second X-Wing. Then over on this shelf, got the AT-AT. That is an amazing set, love that so much. And I've got 3 of the new AT-STs. Then I've just got like a bunch of Star Destroyers and Venators and stuff like that on this shelf. I think that's pretty much it for this room. So now we'll go into the second room. So now we're in the second room. Up here I've just got some Republic gunships, some Y-Wings and some pod racers. And I just got like a bit of a Tatooine shelf there, the other Tantive 4 and just some X-Wings, Naboo Starfighters, bit of a sequel area here, and then all the 501st battle packs, and then some random sets down there. Got a bunch of Imperial shuttles there, and then this Hailfire droid I think is really cool, that Technic one, it's massive. And then, yeah, just some more pod racers and some random stuff in here. MTTs, got 2 of them. That is definitely one of the best sets ever. Would definitely recommend that to anyone. Some spider droids, and then just some other ships. The original Ghost, the Cloud City. Yes, I do have the Cloud City Boba Fett. and then a bunch of slave ones. Just got some Indiana Jones stuff there. That's all of the new stuff. I do have some of the old Indiana Jones sets, they're just not built. All the microfighters that I've got, and some other random stuff. Then over here, just got Darth Vader's castle, Kylo Ren's shuttles, and all of my buildable figures. Some hyperdrive rings, and some Technic sets, and just some other random stuff. And all the way down here is the New Republic gunship. Now we'll get into all the minifigures. And then here I've got a bunch of minifigures. This isn't all my minifigures. This is just like one of each and in release order. And up the top I've got all of the helmets that they released. But yeah, so up here just starting from 1999 and then yeah, going all the way down to, I think it's about down to 2017, but then I ran out of space. So yeah, all of the like empty spots is where there's a minifigure I don't have. But if you guys want to see my minifigures in more details, I upload a lot of shorts where I fill out this bookshelf, so make sure you check them out. I've also got this frame here, which has all of my Clone Army Customs minifigures in it. And I've also got this here, which is Clean My Bricks Vacuum, which I use to clean my Lego, which I don't often clean my Lego, but when I do, this works really, really well. Like, you can see how dusty that shelf is. And I just clean the dust straight off. So definitely would recommend Clean My Bricks Vacuum. I've also got a whole wardrobe full of sealed sets, some Marvel, but mainly Star Wars and gift with purchase sets. But yeah, that goes even deeper. Behind all that is more sets. So that's it for my Lego Star Wars 2024 collection. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to be entered into the giveaway. I'll see you next week.